Hey,
Hey, good evening.
girl, I was getting ready to get down to that music. She took it off. I was liking that. Lex, can we hear that a little bit more? Let's come on, Lex. Let's have some fun tonight, y'all. Can we hear that? Yes, Queens collaborate. How y'all doing, Coach T and Regina?
I'm good.
I'm doing excellent. Yeah. Glad to be here. Glad to be here. Excited about our show. Yes.
Sitting here with some celebrities, women straight out of Pontiac.
Hello.
Born and raised.
This show is all about collaboration and having fun. If you on today, give us your name and tell us where you're listening from. Please like, share, and comment, because every time you see these three queens together, it's all about motivating, inspiring, elevating the community and anybody that'll listen. Let's get down, y'all. Let's get down. So T.
Yes,
Regina. Lean in. Y'all in there. Remember, we talked about queens collaborating.
Mm-hmm.
What we trying to do? We want to show an example. We want to show them what it looked like when you really want to collaborate and help a queen. Mm-hmm. Queens uplift each other, right?
Yes.
So we're going to start off. I asked you guys to send in a video because I want a clear understanding what you're trying to do. So what we're going to do is hold each other accountable for helping each other. And the queens that's out here, if you have something that you working on and you want to be held accountable, we want you to send an inbox key Coach Tea Nicole, because that's her lane. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's her lane. Regina, Queen of Carlones. We know you the Queen of Carlones. We have to find out what can we do to hold you accountable for your dreams and how can we help you. Queens, we got to show other queens how to collaborate. So we're going to start off watching Tea Nicole's video commercial, yours, Regina, then mine. And let's talk about how we can come together to help each other. Let's go.
Let's go.
Win. It's time to raise up. Stop doubting who you are. Stop doubting who you were created to be. You were born to win. I love you, my sisters. I love you deeply within. Let's go. Let's fight. Let's believe. Take flight. Don't worry. Stop doubting. Stop hating. Love your sister. Pick her up. Rely on her. Trust her. Believe in her. Your sister. Let's win. Let's fight. Let's move. Let's go. Don't give up. There's so much greatness inside of you. All you gotta do is keep going. Go strong. Our goal home. Your sister. Keep winning. Keep fighting. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Regina, the Queen of Carlones.
And I'm Joe Lunghammer. The savings are huge this month at Joe Lunghammer Chevrolet.
We'll match your tax refund or your sender check up to $1,000.
And I'll add free oil changes and Jack's car washes for any new car for the first year.
Plus, enter to win an iPhone SE just for stopping by.
Call or text 248-301-0985. Again, call or text 248-301-0985. Or visit reginaandjoe.com. That's reginaandjoe.com.
Those videos, wow, chills, baby, for real.
Hot.
Man, it's Sisters Inspiring Sisters. You saw Coach Tea Nicole, Regina, Queen of Carlones. Hello, Nelson. Thanks for tuning in. The reason why we played those videos because, hello, Tyra Mullen. how can we help each other unless we have a clear understanding what we need and what we're trying to do? So Coach T, I'm gonna start with you. I want you to tell us, what is your goal? What is your mission? What are you driving? And then we see how we can help you get there. Let's go.
Oh, I like that. So the name of my business is Driven by Purpose. And so we have different outlets. And so the main thing I do is life coaching. And so through the life coaching, I want to help others find their greatness, because so many of us are destined for greatness, but because of our life experiences and because of the different things, challenges that we may have been faced with all of our life, we forget who we are. So my job is to help you tap into your greatness and to live your life full of purpose and on purpose, however you see fit. So it's not putting yourself in a box, but taking yourself out of the box and shaking the limits off. And so we also do the show Driven Healing the Matters of the Heart globally, where we capture stories and you tell your story your way, your version, your mission. And so that is some of the things that we are doing at Driven by Purpose, because we know everybody has a purpose. So what are you driven by?
You know what? I like the fact that you just said one key term that was global. I mean, that's huge. You're not just here, but you're global. I mean, I want to tap into you and find out, how do you do that far as global? I mean, I just want to say that's huge. And I take my hat off to you, because not only would you touch people in the United States, you're not talking about just being in your circle. You go outside your circle, because, people will know what you do, right? We know what you do. But sometimes what we got to do, we got to see somebody else. Yes. You reach out to somebody else and you bring that in, and we like, oh, wow. Because that's what I did with you. I watched you for years, right?
Yeah.
But now I just see you like, whoa, you have evolved. Yes. You have just
fire. She fire.
You're on fire, baby. You on fire.
Yes, you are. And so I have a question for you, Coach T.
Okay.
What is it? Now, we talk about holding each other accountable. So guess what? We are going to be the example for other sisters out here. Like my goal is sisters inspiring sisters, and we'll talk about that when it's my turn. But my question to you, what is one thing that you need, or you could tell us that you should be doing, and maybe you procrastinating, and so Regina and I can hold you accountable? Sisters out here, I'm telling you, if you have something you really want to accomplish, you need to have you a partner, accountability partner, hold you accountable. And there's so many people out here today that have so many things they want to do, but you know what? They're not consistent. They do it a few weeks, they stop. It's like trying to lose weight. You go to the gym, you all full out, you're there every day, you miss 1 day, 2, 3, 5, then next thing you know, you haven't been in 2 months. You understand what I'm saying? So we want to show you guys who's out there that will hold you accountable and won't let you go with them excuses and hold you, don't listen to your BS to why you didn't do anything. What is it, T, something you working on where Regina and I can drop you a box, call you, inbox you and said, okay, T, now the day you said you wanted to be at the gym, are you on the way to the gym? Give us one thing, because when I talk about collaborating sisters, we in this.
Yes. So I want to say something. So as a life coach, that's what life coaches do. We are your accountability partner. We're not your mentor. We're not your friend. We are somebody that holds you accountable. So I would love for you guys to just check in once a week with me to make sure that I am actually working my business full time, because I quit my job, and I need to work my business full time every day. So just checking in to making sure that I'm doing that.
Regina, we have to do that. Our sister told us that we're talking about collaborating and holding each other accountable. So that means, maybe I'll shoot her a text or call on Monday. You might do it on Tuesday. Be like, listen, because I know how easy, once you start working for yourself, you can lose track of time and you won't use your time wisely. I did it. I've been doing it for 22 years. And I tell you, a whole day go by and I hadn't did anything but washed a load of clothes and looked out the window. It's so easy when you're working for yourself to lose track of time and don't do the things that's important to grow your business. So I'm going to hold you to that, and I will be checking in on that. Regina,
I think
we saw your commercial, Queen of Carlones. What is your dreams for Queen of Carlones, Regina? Tell us.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
If we just open up a group text between us, the three of us,
yes,
I think that will really help. That will hold, all of us accountable at the same time. And we hold it, Coach T accountable, that's gonna be
Mhm.
like, okay, well, what you doing? Or
Right.
what you
Yes,
doing?
I like that.
I
That
like
that's
that
that's
too.
that's
I like that,
collaboration.
Regina.
I hope the audience is taking notes on that.
Yes,
There
take notes
is
because we're not playing.
Yeah.
collaboration.
And you know what's so funny though is what I didn't know, T. Like my whole program is building on women, sisters, inspiring sisters. You saw the video, right? I want a
Mhm.
whole program which helping them elevate in their life, financially, economically, getting that bag right. Because of their bag right, then teaching them about leaving a legacy, building intergenerational wealth, right? So
Mhm.
you too. When I heard I loved your commercial. When I say you can do it, and you saying sisters. When
Mm.
you say sister, that means that I love you and I want to see you do well.
Yep.
But we have to stop all the crazy, all the myths about Black women can't get along. We don't help each other. All of that have to go out the window, and we have to start somewhere and be negative. So,
Mhm.
Regina, the question to you: tell us, what is your goal? What do you want to look like as Queen of Car Loans in the next 3 to 5 years? And we have to see what is it that we need to hold you accountable for.
Mhm.
Well, my ultimate goal is to have a dealership. But when I say have a dealership, I mean collaboration. I call him my nephew, which
Mhm.
really is like my son. Or let me see, he's really my uncle or my daddy because he tells me what to do when I'm asking about a car. But that's the short term goal within 3 to 5 years. And I
Mm.
know that to make things happen, you have to collaborate. You can't do anything by yourself.
Mhm.
And I learned that for the last 10 years. So that's the goal within the next 3 to 5 years, to have a dealership and a collaboration with this very intelligent young man. But right now, how you can help me is, I sell cars by day, by night, 24 hours a day, but I also give information. I try to share information,
Mhm.
right? And I pride myself in walking a person through the process of getting into a vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, no credit, bankruptcy, right? But I also have a nonprofit that focuses on financial literacy. That's my passion inside for the elementary, the junior high, and the high school, for them to come together and just know a little bit about checking, savings, opening up
Mhm.
account, how to buy a car. That's important because you have two major purchases you make in your life, and they need to know how to do that. And then I do credit repair. So not only do I deal with the customers that got bruised credit, but I want to help them get the credit together. So that's my passion. Everything really, honestly, goes around the financial literacy, and how you can help me is, it's sending me customers. Right now, since I'm back at Longhammer, I'm giving like gifts. I'm giving things away. If you buy a car from me, whether you lease or buy, I'm giving you $100 referral fee. If you buy a
Okay.
brand new vehicle from me, I'm doing a Jack's car wash for free,
Mm.
unlimited
Okay.
on the outside.
Okay.
And then, if you have down payment money, I'm matching up to $1,000, but we started $250. So we're
Whoa.
doing I'm doing this with the owner, the things that to get the business, because we love our community, and it's all about giving back. And we want all the money to stay in the community.
Mhm.
We don't want you to go to Detroit or Troy to buy a Chevy, or buy a Buick, or buy a Buick or a GMC. We want you to stay right here. So
Absolutely, Regina.
Yes.
Absolutely. Guys, can you put the comment back up? They taking them down too fast. Dr. Jean Brown, so having a short-term as well as long-term goals written down has been very helpful for me. And
Yes.
yes, and that's very true. And my class last night. So what happens to us, and we just going to keep it real, a lot of us will write down the short-term and long-term goals, but we never execute anything.
Mm.
Our
that's true.
biggest problem, sweetheart.
Mm.
Every year, it's like a New Year's resolution.
Mhm.
Every year we write them down. And my mentor played a motivational piece yesterday, and it hit me hard. It said the reason why 99% of people fail is because of no execution. They good at writing down. They do it every year. You can talk to people with New Year's resolution. It's been the same thing for 20 years. We are bad at execution. That's how come I say
Yeah.
having somebody to hold you accountable
Mhm.
will help you to execute. You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying? I used to wonder, why do people need physical trainers? My whole downstairs is a gym. And I'm like, why would I need to pay somebody for a trainer? You know why? Because they hold me accountable.
Yeah. And they can
Mhm.
motivate you
That's
too.
the
Yep.
Yeah.
difference. Why do
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
coach
Mhm.
Coach T? Because you
Mhm.
hold me accountable.
Yeah,
And we
exactly.
are
Mhm.
humans. And why we don't move forward is
Mhm.
because we stay stuck. We
Mhm.
don't have anybody to hold us accountable. And it's
Mhm.
easy to wake up and say, well, I don't feel like doing that today. But guess what? When I miss my train and Lori would be on the phone, she'd be like, where you at, girl? You know you're supposed to be here at 10 o'clock. And we think we could do it alone, but we can't. That's why
Right.
coaches is so important. It's because they help us to hold ourselves accountable. You
Yep.
understand what I'm saying?
Well, it's the little things of holding each other accountable. It doesn't even cost to hold you
Nothing.
accountable. It
No,
doesn't. It's
it
just that
doesn't.
quick
Nothing.
text, that quick phone call.
Yes, quick, and we hold it, and we setting examples.
Mhm.
If all us came together, queens, and other queens be like, listen, hopefully somebody hear this and get on the phone and call somebody. You know what? I was just watching the SOS show with Coach T and Queen of Carlone. Listen, I need you to hold me accountable. This is what I'm trying to do. When you going to get down, tell somebody what you're trying to do. Put it
Well,
out
you,
there.
wait a minute. You said when you do the get. Wait a minute. You
When
said
you
when
want
you
to
do the
get down,
get down.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Stop playing like Coach T. Stop holding back. Now, I
Yes.
need y'all to ask me the question I asked y'all. Just because I'm the host don't mean that I don't get the question asked.
Go ahead, Regina. Ask.
So, Mary, I see that you're doing a lot of things, and you're doing a lot of things well. But what do you want to focus on? What's your short-term goal? Your long-term goal? What's in this mind? What's in that mind? Because I know it's going 24
Well,
hours,
guess what?
24/7.
Austin, thanks for tuning in. Regina, I'm glad you asked. And again, for the ones just tuning in, these are queens collaborating. And what we're trying to do is be transparent and to set an example on when you really want to collaborate and help somebody, that's what you do. So if you just tuning in, tell us where you're listening from. We appreciate you. It's time for us to get together and be strong in unity. So Regina, I'm glad you asked that question. My master's is in social work. You know, social workers, we try to help and save the world, Regina. I've always been a hustler, hard working, side hustles, 9 to 5 business owners in all different directions. It wasn't to the pandemic that I realized that I was working myself to death and I can't save the world and you can't take everybody with you. Okay. So what I've been focusing on, because I had to ask myself that question, my heart is with women, in particular, women that went through divorce or were single parents. And we have a lot of women out there that were single parents and still are. Because I experienced both of those things and trying to run successful businesses, I want to create a program, and I'm working on that, ebooks and a subscription where it would take them through financial literacy, how to start a business successfully. And my goal is to elevate as many women as I can possible. I was one started from the bottom. Now I'm here. I went from zero, check to check, single parent, to I almost hit the millionaire status. And pandemic hit me hard enough to knock me from back here to across the world, but that's okay. So I used this before. I did some downgrades. I have to downgrade to upgrade, and I'm on my way back. And I'm showing what it's like to go down and lose everything, because I thought I almost lost everything. But guess what? I'm coming back vengeance, and I'm coming back strong. And I'm going to take that $1 million back.
Yeah.
I'm going to show them you don't quit. I want to inspire, motivate, and elevate any Black woman that will listen and take this role with me. That's what I want to do. I want to be held accountable. When I say Coach T, I want to stay focused in my lane. I had a lot of lanes. I want to stay focused and put my program together for Black women.
Yes.
And I want you guys to hold me accountable, because every day I have 2 to 3 hours of homework I have to do. I'm building this program. Sending me a text and say, Mary, are you working on that program?
You know, I love the part. I'm sorry. Were you gonna?
No, I was just gonna ask her. So, how can you want us to reach out to you once a week, or what do you want from us? Me, and
I would
Regina?
love daily if you send me a text and say, Mary, stay focused on your program for the ladies. And it's called Sisters Inspiring Sisters.
Okay.
Sisters Inspiring Sisters. And it's going to be ebooks, and I'm going to put together a subscription where, Regina, you want to go in and learn about buying a house, being a real estate investment. All of these things will be in a program you can go and download
like
and
that.
$9.95, get whatever you need, take tests, watch videos. That's what I'm working on. I want to launch in 2021. I'm not playing with these people.
You can't. You can't. It's time
So,
for a change. You said you raising the standards and you
yes,
allowing us to follow. You showing
yes,
us how to do it, and now you had to go through it. It was the setup before the comeback, before the setup, or the setup before the comeback. That's what it was.
yes,
The setup
yes,
before the comeback. So thank you for showing us what to do.
yes.
Well,
And
you
we
know
can do this because when you've been through it, Regina, and you can tell somebody, it's different when I try to tell somebody about something I haven't went through. And some people are embarrassed when they have to downgrade. You know, I went from an $800,000 house to living in a $200,000 house. I went from driving a $150,000 car to driving a $5,000 car. So I know I downgraded all the way downgraded. But one thing, Regina, you talk about, I can get anything I want with an 850 credit score and loan that money there, but that's not what
But
I
you got
want
to
to
keep it.
do.
Yep.
I'm doing other things, okay? So I want to talk about that, and don't be embarrassed if you have a setback. That'd be our other problem. Worried about what everybody gonna think. You know what? It's my testimony.
You know what? The great thing I love about what you said is that you're sharing a testimony, and then you're talking and you're telling people, but honestly, wouldn't nobody know because you're talking. You know, you're actually telling everybody, but nobody knows what you've been through because you don't look like you went from here to there. And that's the great thing about how you was raised and how you are. You know, you're still the same old Mary. You're not up under a rock. You're not in a rehab. You're not in a crazy place. You know, because I mean honestly, I hope everybody listening, that's a mental breakdown. So you have people to support you and uplift you because I mean, I remember I went from a $500,000 house. I'm back to my condo that I paid $165 for, you know. But you know what? Next year, I said I got 3 or 4 years. Next year, I'm getting back. I'm not gonna go that expensive anymore, but I'm getting back to that house instead of that condo, right? So it's all about knowing when you hear, it's all about knowing when you need to scale back. Because rich people all day, the millionaires, they know when to scale back.
They know when to scale back.
They scale back on a regular basis.
And I'm gonna tell you something, Regina and T, when you know when to hold and when to fold, because listen, when I talk about even the SOS show, I went from a live studio audience, bringing celebrities in, selling out tickets, to I'm in my basement. Okay. And I'm good with that, baby. Because what they say, the setback, but the comeback gonna be something different.
It sure is.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. So I share this with other people that might be going through this and feeling down on themselves, feeling like a failure. I'm telling you right now, let that stuff go. You good.
And you know something, I want to chime in right quick because I know we got time. It's not a lot of time, but I have never lived in $1 million home, $500,000 home. I've always stayed with my parents. And I went from working a job that I was not happy with to not working for anybody but myself. And guess what? I'm in my season of breakthrough, but I'm not focused on what I don't have. I'm focused on everything that I have. Because I realize I have everything that I need inside of me. So now all I have to do is continue to walk, continue to believe, continue to trust that no matter what I've been through. So I've been through a lot all of my life, but it's just like the things that I had to go through. It was the preparation for the breakthrough. It was the preparation to get what God has for me. So people need to realize right, no matter where you are, no matter what you have.
Yes. Ray Love says still making an impact.
And you got to. So you can be in your basement, you can be in your condo, you can be at your parents' house, as long as you doing what you need to do to get the results that you want and you don't give up. So I had to tell that to somebody. It does not matter where you are, how old you are, what you've been through. Continue on the right path and realize that what you need is inside of you. You have the answers. You have the answer. So don't forget.
And that's what we forget. And that's what we forget. And Ray Love said she had every woman has her own story and truly does inspire others. Every woman have their own story. Ray Love said facts. And
That's
that's what
facts.
this show. What is the show? What do SOS stands for? I want to make sure y'all know.
Sharing
Share,
other stories.
share our stories,
Oh,
baby.
sharing our story. That's it.
Because if you don't share it and tell it, somebody will tell it for you.
That's
And
true.
that's what that part right there. If you don't share, somebody will tell it for you. So again, for anybody that's listening, when you see Queen of Collaboration come on, we always gonna be talking about how we can collaborate and help each other. Tara Mother say, teach us, ladies. That's what we're trying to do. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Zanette. If I'm saying that properly,
You
I
are.
want guys, just if you listening, I want you to put yes in the comments if you have somebody in your life you can call and share something you want to do and they can hold you accountable. Please think about who can you call. And if you don't have nobody, DM, you can DM Regina. I'm gonna put y'all out there, Coach T or Mary. That's what we're trying to do is uplift, inspire, and motivate everybody, but we at y'all ladies. We at the ladies' heads. Y'all, we at these ladies' heads, right? And I'm
Exactly.
gonna tell you why. This might be my last words, and all of us can say something to take this show out. I believe that women spend so much time caring for everybody else. If they have a husband, if they have kids, some taking care of their parents, their grandchildren, we put everybody before us. That's why I want to do Sisters Inspiring Sisters, because we're going to learn, Coach T, Queen, that we can put ourselves first. Because guess what? I'm going to give you this example that my coach used. When you get on an airplane and they say if something happened, you know, the oxygen drop, the mask, what do they tell you to do first?
Take care of yourself first.
Take care. Put yours on
They
first.
say that, baby.
Yep.
Yep.
First thing you want to do is put it on your kids or your mother, or you know, the reason why they say put it on yourself first, because if you not right, how can you help your child? Now, if I'm gonna, first thing you would think, let me get it on my baby, but you have to get enough oxygen yourself to stay strong enough to help your loved ones that can't help themselves. So if I'm putting the oxygen on my 2-year-old and I pass out, my 2-year-old do not know how to use the oxygen, now both of us are gone. They tell you help yourself first. So I'm saying out there to the queen, self-care is priority, right? We have to have ourselves together mentally, spiritually, and financially, and we can solve some problems. And that's all I have to say for tonight. Coach T, what would you like to go out the show with?
Continue to take care of self, build self up, and believe in self, and know that you are a winner and you are destined for greatness. You just have to tap into your power, and your power starts with you and now.
All right, Regina, you on. Amen. Hello, sweetheart.
So I just want to say you gotta love yourself, and you gotta know you a diamond. You gotta know you the diamond piece. You gotta know that you are the shit. You gotta know that. You gotta know that. You gotta say that. If you gotta look in the mirror and you gotta say, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, you the shit. Okay? Because that's what you have to do in your good times and your bad times. Because if you don't mentally get it up here, even though you might not feel it that day, you got to say you the shit, you the shit, you the shit. Because I got my down times. When I got my down times, I'm looking around, I'm at work at my desk and something happened or I'm just not in that mood. I got to say to myself, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit.
All
So
right,
you gotta,
Queen of Carlones, you it.
you gotta be, you
All
gotta
right,
know that you the shit. That's all, that's just the bottom line. Sorry, bottom line, you gotta be the shit.
Yes. Okay, Miss Christopher. Amen. 3 empowered women sharing some inspirational wisdom today. Thank you, Miss Mary, Coach T, and Miss Regina. God bless you all. We thank you and
God
God
bless you.
But this is what I want to ask our audience to do. We are going to start the show off just once a month, right? The first Wednesday in every month. But we would love to hear comments from you. What would you like to hear us talk about? I want this one to be one of the most inspiring, impactful shows that we can do. Give us some examples. What would you love to hear? And again, we'll see you next month on the first Wednesday of every month. Remember, Sisters Inspiring Sisters. Tea Nicole, what is the name of your group, your program?
Driven by Purpose.
Queen.
Well, let me just say this. You can go to my website 24 hours a day and put the application in. Go to www.reginathequeenofcarloans.com and put that application in for a car. Or if you want credit consultation, if you have a credit question, you can make an appointment to see me. Cars and credit, credit and cars. I'm your girl.
Thank you guys so much. See you next month, first Wednesday. Get that group text going, and we're going to hold each other accountable every day. Guys, thanks for watching the SOS Show Live with Mary Evans. Queens collaborate. Have a good evening.
Good evening.
I know they gon' remember me, 'cause I'm gon' leave a legacy.